Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday morning podcast for Monday. Monday. Whoa. July 24th, 2023. What's going on? How are ya? How's it going? Can you hear the frustration in my voice already? Can you hear it? Oh, my Jesus, Lord and Savior. Jesus H. Christ on a fucking Christmas tree. Whatever the hell they used to say back in the day. I'm wiped out. My daughter informed me late last night. She said, Dad. That's how she first starts to ask me. She goes, Dad. And then if I say no, it becomes Dad. So she goes, Dad, I want to have a daddy-daughter date tomorrow. Will you do that with me? And I said, absolutely. That sounds fantastic. So we planned out this whole day. And it's now like 7:20 at night. And I'm not going to say she's bouncing off the walls, but I was ready to go to sleep for the night about 2 hours ago. I can't believe how wiped out I am. We went to an arcade, and we did some, it was great. Shooting zombies and driving cars and all of that, having a great time. Played some miniature golf. Then I took her out for an ice cream. Then she said she wanted to go to a toy store, and I'm looking up Toys R Us. They don't exist anymore, and I know Toys R Us took over Child World. So I thought there was still one Toys R Us left in L.A., but they all said permanently closed. So she's like, well, let's go to Target. I'm like, I don't want to go to Target. Target doesn't have good toys. She was like, Dad, don't say that. I'm like, I'm telling you, it's mostly crap. So we go in there, right? And, there's some sort of domestic dispute going out in front of a place. It's a superstore. You're going to run into everybody. Everybody goes into a superstore. It's like a fucking black hole of consumerism. It draws everybody in. There's shit boxes. There's fucking expensive cars. There's homeless people. There's fucking moms, right? There's just everybody's there. There's people shooting up. There's people on fucking pot cookies. There's people that just work there, right? And there's dads with their kids showing up to try to find something in those 7 aisles of shit that they have, right? They got a couple decent things. A couple of Tonka trucks. Sports section, they got some basketballs, footballs, bats, and shit. Even then, I would go to Dick's, right? I feel like I'm doing a commercial right now for Dick's. But anyway, we go in there, right? And they don't have anything. Then we go over to the video game section. It's like, I'm not signing off on any of this shit because I don't know what any of this stuff is. So then we go back. She's kind of standing there. And I look up and I see these stupid things. This kid, Ryan's World. He's got these fucking eggs. And I bought them before. There's these plastic eggs, and inside of them are all these toys. And every one of them is just this little plastic piece of shit. The fucking egg never comes back together again. One of them, I swear to God, I don't know if it had supposed to have lava. It was a bunch of colored sand. It got all over the house. You can never get the egg back together. They play with it that day and the next day. And then you just got this, it's just a bunch of plastic shit. And someday it's going to get thrown out. It's going to end up in the ocean and just float around bothering porpoises for the next fucking 800 to 1,000 years, if we even have that much time left on a livable planet, right? So I survived that. We get out, and I forgot that I told her we'd go swimming afterwards. I was kind of hoping she'd forget that, but that was the best part. Well, the miniature golf and the arcade was fun. And then the swimming was great because we've been in the pool almost every day. It's my favorite thing to do is go swimming with my kids, plus watch them get better at it and knowing that they're all right. And they've been taking swimming lessons from a great teacher once a week, and then I just swim with them the whole week. And so now, they can both swim, which is huge. That's bigger than riding a bike, You fall off the bike, you bounce on the ground, no biggie. You can still breathe. You fall into a fucking pool, So, ended up doing that, but Jesus Christ. Takes a lot out of you. You know what I saw when I was there? They had batting cages too at this place. And I don't think I've been in a batting cage. I can't even remember. I was thinking like I'd have to set that to about 35 miles an hour to get around and catch up with something. But I wanted to get in there so bad. Take a couple of rips. See what the fuck happens. See if I still got a little bit of freckle power in me. You know? You walk by the cage, you're still fantasizing. Some scout's going to see you in a batting cage next to a miniature golf course. You know? You're not going to believe this. There's a 55-year-old rookie just signed with the Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, anyway, so that was kind of, that was my day. I had a big week. I told you guys I don't know if I tell you on Thursday. No, I finally soloed up to Santa Barbara. I did that. And then the next 2 days later, I went up and I soloed up to Santa Ynez. And I just never flown around up there. It's a really, just a fun place to be. It's not a lot of people. It was weekdays. There wasn't a lot of people up there. And it's really beautiful, really peaceful. The second day I went up there, went up to Santa Ynez. I just flew around Santa Barbara's airspace. So one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to fly all the way up to Paso Robles. That's as far as I want to go. I think, at that point, you get, your fucking ass is killing you by the time you get back. I flew a, 2.2. That's like enough because I sort of landed. I stretched a little bit. I went in and I got a water. And then I took off again. And on the way back, as I was going through like Simi Valley, I felt like I'd been on a bicycle too long. I was like, all right, I just want to land this thing. What's funny was this guy came in, and for whatever reason, he landed this A-Star facing the opposite way, than the way we were landing. So all the other helicopters were pointing the other way, and the only little landing pad area was the one right next to his. So our tails were both, I would have had so much more space if he had landed the other way. I don't know why he landed that way. Especially an A-Star, because I heard they're really squirrely. And to be landing with the tailwind, I don't know why you would do that, but he did. Whatever. So that made that fun when I came back. He was still there. So I didn't have the nice wide turn to line it up with the pad. I had to kind of like tuck it in and then come forward and set it down. And I wasn't happy the way I landed, and I lifted it up, set it back down again, which I usually, once I set it on the pad, I'm like, all right, well, I didn't kill myself. Let's leave it at that. And this time I was like, no, lift it up and put it where you wanted to put it. And I was able to do that. And pretty proud of myself. So if I can get a couple more hours in here at the end of the month, I'm trying to get like 10 hours in a month, which I have not done once this year. I haven't flown much at all this year because I've just been, busy on the road and whatever, doing shit and then being a dad. So, but these longer flights that I now know how to do, if I get a day where I can go, I can, knock out a couple hours. I feel like I can stay pretty proficient or whatever. But you guys don't want to hear all of that shit, do you? I mean, what else am I going to do? Right now, it's the dog days of summer. I have so many friends of mine that are sports fans just going like, dude, this is the worst part of the year. I don't know what to do. It's like they had Wimbledon. They just had Wimbledon. You got baseball. Oh, I can't handle baseball. Well, it's not fast. It's too slow for you. Is that what it is? You have to think. I hate people who whine about fucking baseball. I've done it too, but it's just like, it's a great fucking game. Quit your fucking whining. Get yourself a lawn chair and a little AM/FM transistor radio. You know, a little picture of fucking Arnold Palmer, and just sit there and listen to the ball game. I get it. You know, it's not the NBA every 5 seconds. Everybody clap your hands. The fucking slapping your hand off your fucking forehead. The NBA, I swear to God, the NBA is for fucking morons. Not the game, not the people that play it, not the strategy, none of that shit. But as a fan experience, the level of dumb that they think that you are, that God forbid a half a second goes by. We have to keep these people entertained the entire fucking time. They treat everybody there like a fucking toddler on a fucking transcontinental flight, jumping around. They do everything but wiggle fucking, dangle keys in front of your face. God fucking forbid you sit there for 2 seconds and contemplate what the fuck you just watched and try to figure out what's going on the court. How can I do that when 100 scantily clad fucking whores wearing less clothes than what prostitutes wore when I was a kid come running out and start tumbling, spinning plates or whatever the fuck is happening? All right? All right, God damn it, trying to listen to my Travis Tritt. I ever tell you something? That's my favorite thing to yell in a southern accent. Travis Tritt. I'm going down there going to see Travis Tritt, but I can't because these liberal fucking assholes got a goddamn parade. I want to start, because my son has started cursing because of me, so I got to watch what I say. I got to watch what I say. I'm going to just start doing I'm just going to say, country singers. If something really bugs, Travis Tritt, right? Charlie Daniels. I got to because it's going to put me in a stupid mood. I'll stop cursing. There's no country singer with an F, is it? Instead of saying for fuck's sakes. Waylon Jennings. Travis Tritt's the only one that just fucking brings a smile to my face, and also I feel the anger leave my body. Like when I say fuck or cunt. It's one of my favorite names in show business. Travis Tritt. You know what I mean? How do you not say that name and not have a fucking smile on your face? Travis Tritt. It's fucking amazing. It's like my kids. They get in the water. You get in water, there's buoyancy, you're immediately smiling, right? Maybe that's what it is. Is it possible for a name to be buoyant? What am I even talking about right now? I don't know. I have no idea. You know what it is I'm actually stressing right now because I know it's like 7:30 and my son's going to start acting up. And, we're working on his temper tantrums, like all kids have at his age. So we're just ignoring it. And, oh man, he had one the other night. I swear to God, he was yelling so much. I thought my neighbors were going to, come knocking on the door or something. And, I just waited it out 20 minutes. He's stubborn, and he finally just tuckered himself out. And then when he was quiet, I went over and I put the toothpaste on the toothbrush. I handed it to him, and then he was all quiet, going okay, brush teeth. And I didn't say anything. And then he gets in bed. He's like, Dad, I read story. I just nodded, and I grabbed the book. I read him Good Night Construction Site, or maybe Farming Strong All Year Long, one of those ones, right? And then he goes, all right, night, Dad. And I gave him a nice hug and a kiss. I said, all right, good night, buddy. And he just went right to sleep. He had worn himself out. The only thing I've ever seen wear him out. The only thing that can wear him out is him. Unbelievable. It's like, they're a fucking new car. Everything works. Everything's brand new. Everything does what it's supposed to do, just responds. I was watching, what the hell was I watching? Oh, because I've been doing like a lot of stretching. Of course, I haven't been doing it the last week. I got to get back into it. So I've been watching a bunch of videos because my masseuse passed away, and she was the best. So I was, Diana Linden, rest in peace. So I'm so worried my sciatic issues are going to come back that I've just been doing all of this stretching and making sure I got the foam roller and all of that type of stuff. So on Instagram, there's all these it's sort of like yoga, but they show I don't know how to explain it. It's not like yoga. It's more like flowing, stretching and stuff like that. Here's stuff good for your hips. Here's stuff good for your back and all that type of stuff. So because I did that, now in my algorithm, it's all like these workout videos. So it's all these guys lifting, doing this crazy kettlebell shit. And every one of those ones, when I watch the video, the entire time I'm watching it, I'm just going, ow, 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 ow. But they're young, and their shoulders are still good. Their knees are still good. If you're young and you're lifting weights and all of that, just please get a personal trainer and work on your form. So you don't accidentally wear out joints and shit, because it becomes a motherfucker. But I will say this: I've dropped a bunch of weight this month. Oh, fucking COVID fucking belly is going down, and not Billy Fat Cakes anymore. All right, I'm sort of I have an acceptable paunch right now, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm not doing this anymore. It's so stupid. I walked around with this weight for 3 fucking years, and all I had to do was just 3 weeks, just 3 weeks, get on it, turn the whole fucking ship around, and be Billy Slim Cakes. The green shirt diet, fucking diet is on the board here. So here's something that I've had to deal with a lot in my life is narcissists. And it's kind of crazy. Every time I feel like I got the last narcissist out of my life, another one pops up. And I'm just so fascinated how they don't know what causes it. They don't know if you're born with it. And then they're is it could be over attention as a child, under attention as a child. I don't know what it is. I feel like you get too much attention. I don't think you become a narcissist. I think you just become an arrogant ass. I think it could come, if I had to guess, with no, psychology degree whatsoever, no training, no nothing. I think it comes from neglect and feeling absolutely worthless. And then the only way that you can survive is in your head. You build yourself into being this god to try to, that's the only way you can level yourself out. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. Well, Jesus Christ, I'm all that sentence right there. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. All right, I don't have that. This is like a serial. You ever look at what do they call it? The top 5 traits of a serial killer, and you got 3 of them. It's I came so close. All of those rest areas in my stand-up career that I just drove by, if I was just one more thing, I would have gone in there. 28-day workout challenge for seniors. This is for seniors, and it starts ages 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55. Look at that guy. He looks like Santa Claus. He's shredded. He's got Dwayne Johnson's torso with Santa Claus with a Santa Claus fucking beard. That's 50 to 55 and 55 plus. Oh, Jesus. You're going to get that shredded? That's HGH and steroids. Anyway, here's the symptoms. Have an unreasonably high sense of self-importance. We already said that one. Feel that they deserve privileges and special treatment. Expect to be recognized as superior even without achievements. This sounds like half the women I dated. Make achievements and talents seem bigger than they are. Be preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the perfect mate. I was preoccupied with fantasies about success. Believe they are superior to others and can only spend time. No, I have a crushing need to be liked. Be critical or look down on people they feel are not important, but blah, 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 all of this type of shit. All right, let's look up serial killers. I got a lot with them. I don't have a lot with narcissists. All right. Serial killer top traits. Top fucking traits! Travis Tritt! The most serial killer traits are grandiosity, narcissism, superficial charm, manipulation, addictive personality. Bing, 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 bing. I got that. Lust for power. Sensation seeking. Is that porn addiction? Well, give me that. That's 2. The McDonald triad. Well, I don't like that list. I thought I had more than that. Why would I want to have more than that? Really, Bill? Just for comedy's sake? Did you see that fucking BTK killer? They caught this other serial killer, and he was basically like, that guy's a carbon copy of me. He basically, a serial killer said about another serial killer, he's ripping me off, man. He's the Greta Van Fleet of fucking serial killers, man. You're just doing Zeppelin. 11 common signs of a serial killer. The most common traits are lack of empathy, lack of remorse, impulsivity, grandiosity, narcissism, superficial charm, manipulation, addictive personality, lust for power, sensation seeking. What is the fucking McDonald triad? Well, we got to see this now. You know what's hilarious is I'm scrolling down. There's video of Jeffrey Dahmer. And then there's a picture of George Clooney for the completely different article. Like, George Clooney's a serial killer? Grandiosity. Tell me the BTK killer is not Mr. White from Breaking Bad. If he actually shaved his whole head. All right, hang on a second. Where are we going? The McDonald triad and animal cruelty. Oh, boy. Experts believe that the McDonald triad posts 3 specific behaviors in children which suggest a person may become violent as an adult. Bedwetting, fire starting, and childhood abuse towards animals. Who's the McDonald guy? Let's find McDonald triad history. Who are you? Who came up with the McDonald, how do you spell it? Donald triad? Was it Michael McDonald? These are the 5 fucking things that make you a killer. I know people love him, but doesn't he also kind of sound like a Tesla backing up? All right. The McDonald triad was developed in 1961 by John McDonald. You always had to name it after yourself to make sure you got credit. That was me. The triad, okay. All right, so John McDonald. John McDonald knew about serial killers, E-I-E-I-O, and he came up with 3 fucking things, and he named it after himself. All right, I thought I had more. Well, then what the fuck am I? What should I, you guys tell me what I should Google. The top 5 traits of a dumb bald cunt. Oh, somebody used an expression wrong. He's not the smartest. He's not the smartest tool in the shed. I love that one. Because it's just shitting on somebody for being dumb as you're not smart enough to say it correctly. It's fantastic. Did I mention I have a new show added? Reno, Nevada, October 28th at the Reno Events Center. Pre-sale is Wednesday at 10 a.m. local time with code Burr on sale to the public Friday. 2 reads. All right. Wait. New show added. Reno, Nevada, October 28th at the Reno Events Center. Pre-sales Wednesday at 10 a.m. Code Burr on sale Friday. I love Reno. Godfather 2, baby. Oh, what cool it is, everybody. Game time. Game time. Travis! Travis Tritt, you get your fucking ass in here right now. All right, game time. Buying tickets to your favorite events shouldn't be stressful. Game time. It's the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all sports, music, comedy, and theater near you. With killer deals on last-minute tickets and their best price guarantee. You can stop stressing over the tickets and start getting hyped for the fun you'll have. Game time is the best place for last-minute ticket deals. Forget planning months in advance. Game time has deals on tickets right up to the day of the events. It's the fastest-growing ticket app in the country for a reason. Get images of your seat before you buy, seeing exactly what to expect when you arrive. Well, not really. What if you have some drunk sitting behind you? Do they paint that guy in? Belching in your ear? Buy tickets in a matter of seconds. 2 taps and you're set. Tickets are sent directly to your phone so you never have to dig through your email. I love that. All right? Cutting out the middleman of shit that makes old dads like me fuck things up. Snag the ticket without stress with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code Burr, B-U-R-R, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code Burr for $20 off. Download Game Time. Today, last-minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. All right, Bill, good emails. All right, retirement tour. What are we talking about, Elton John? You know I'm a dreamer. No, that's fucking Motley Crue. Who's Elton John? What's a good Elton John? Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain? I still want to hear that third verse that was anti-war. And he was like, do I make a statement about war? Or am I able to buy another fucking bedazzled Donald Duck suit? And he chose himself. Retirement tour, everybody. Dear Bill, a coworker of mine told me that he heard you're on a radio interview say that this was your last tour. I won't be able to see you this time around in my hometown, but is this your last tour? I may have to fly somewhere to see you. Can you give me some clarity? No, it's not my last tour. I don't know why this person thought I said that. Maybe I alluded to, I don't know, being tired on the road, listening to Travis. I always threaten to do shit like that, but then I'm just like, well, what the fuck would I do? Oh my God, I know what I would do. I'd become 450 pounds. That's what I would do. I'd go to the movies. You know what I would do? I would putz around town. Even though I live in this giant fucking city, I like just living in a couple of blocks. You know? If I got to cross like 2 major streets, I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to do that. That's what I think we need to do, people. Everybody needs to live a smaller fucking life. And you know where it should start? At the airport. All right? Here's my question to all the people at the airport. Where the fuck are you going? I've never seen so many goddamn families traveling all the whole fucking year. Where the fuck are you going? Stop spoiling your kids. My wife said that the other day. She goes, you're going to be alone with our son. What are you going to do with them? I'm like, nothing. We're staying home. We got a backyard. We got a bunch of fucking toys. How come every day has to be some, Chuck E. Cheese, And let's go to the fucking trampoline place. They didn't have any of that shit. The fucking parents like, go outside. Pick up a stick and imagine it's something. All right? I have coffee to drink, cigarettes to smoke. I'm making Jell-O. Get outside. And then you'd be excited. She's making Jell-O. Ooh, I hope she puts a walnut in the middle of it. That was the worst shit ever. Jell-O was just fucking disgusting. It didn't, even though it was made of sugar, it didn't even taste it. It just was shit. I don't know what it was. Like, you ever hear like McDonald's? They're always talking about it, that pink slime. At least the pink slime is fucking delicious. Oh, God, there was this fucking woman across the street. She had this recipe. My mother made it. Like, in Jell-O, they would put, like, grapes and nuts and all of this stuff and then put, like, whipped cream on top of it. It was just a fucking abomination. It was literally like a slaughterhouse. Like, whatever was left on the floor, you just threw it into a hot dog. This was like the I don't know what, the dessert version of it. But anyway, no, I am not anywhere near retiring. But I am working around my family, though. Like, I'm not just fucking gonna be out there, road dogging the way I used to or whatever, and then going right into an acting gig and then fucking taping a special and then writing a new hour and fucking doing I'm not doing that. Not doing that shit anymore. So, and whatever the price is I have to pay, I don't give a fuck, because I would rather do what I did today, with my kids and everything. I had a great time, And that's what sucks, is I'm spending so much time with my kids, and I still have to listen to people go, make sure you take it in. Are you taking it in? Are you? Yes, I am. I'm here. I have the disposable income and the time to be around. And I'm enjoying it, okay? Thank you for your fucking warning. Just make sure you enjoy. Just take lots of pictures. I'm doing that. I'm taking video. Yes, you told me. I get it. Long videos. Don't take quick ones. You wish you took longer ones. I got it. I've taken in all the information. Thank you. I'm actually going to miss out on their childhood listening to people finishing, like, warning me. Just make sure you take it all in. By the way, when the fuck did that happen? Where everybody just has this fucking, this need to give out, like, life advice, like, unsolicited. You're going to give me some pointers on how to live life. You're going to give me some pointers on how to be a dad. Next time somebody says that to me, make sure you take it all in. I want to be like, oh, yeah? How did your kids turn out? Like, where's your credentials? I don't see any fucking diploma on the wall. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you got kids? I have kids too. Fantastic. You have a car? I have a car too. I'm not going to tell you how to maintain it. I'm not a mechanic. That's the funniest thing about being a fucking parent, is anybody can do it. Anybody can become a fucking parent, unless you got some medical issues, right? Unless God didn't want you to fucking reproduce. But even then, you can go around it. You know what I mean? You can sign some woman to a fucking 9-month contract to be in your league before you send her back down to the minors. Yeah, anybody can fucking do it. So, like, they're acting like they're like taking you under their wing. I'm not looking for a mentor. Are you taking it in? Life goes by so fast. Oh, yeah? Have you savored every second of it? So you're going to waste this part of your life talking to me about how fast it goes by? You're actually wasting both. Everybody knows it goes by fast. I'm 55 fucking years old. Do you think this is the first fucking time? And do you think I haven't noticed? I don't even know who the fuck I'm talking to right now. All over fucking Instagram. It's my favorite thing. is watching these fucking people who you don't recognize, who never say what they've achieved, telling you how to achieve. That whole stupid rise and grind, all of that dumb shit. You don't need to do that, okay? You can enjoy your life and be successful, and what you think is success. Oh, now I'm doing it. I'm just trying to, I'm giving you advice on how not to listen to other people's advice. Oh my God, it's contagious. Now I need to shut the fuck up. Guys, just make sure when you're on Instagram that you take it all in. Because it goes 4 hours of your life that you're never going to get back. Goes by so fast watching 28-second videos. All right. What else do we got here? AI. Allen Iverson? That's the only AI I want to know about. Hey, Bill, I haven't heard you talk about AI. Well, that's because it's terrifying. And then I also find it fucking hilarious. I am sad for the regular working class person, poor person, regular fucking puts his pants on, wearing tie. He listens to Travis Tritt on his fucking CD player. He's got that the original one that was in his old Cutlass. Got a 4 CD changer in the fucking trunk. Tears for Fears is back. They never went away in his car. I feel bad for what it's going to do for regular people. But then there's a joy that I have that it's literally going to destroy the people that are going to unleash it on us. It's going to be like Frankenstein. It's going to turn around and it's going to literally, bite the hand that made it or whatever. Bite the hand that feeds. I'm fucking up. I'm giving advice. I'm fucking up expressions. I think the combination of AI and corporate greed and their insatiable desire to make more money every quarter, when you combine the two of those fucking things, everything from their fucking wingtips down is going to be expendable, including the planet. And then eventually, when all of that stuff has been expended, it's going to turn around and it's going to eat them. So, I don't know. I just found out this week that when extras work on movies, these corporate cunts scan their face and then own their face, make them sign something. They own their face, and then they can use them as extras and background and crowd scenes and on all medias yet to be invented and all that for the rest of fucking time. I mean, it's just straight up fucking evil. Just the level of fucking greed. I'm telling you, in another life, I want to go the corporate route. I just want to hear those conversations. How they just sit in there and they try and figure out how to make more and more money, and they just don't give a fuck who they're hurting. Crazy. Anyway, I haven't heard you talk much about AI. Well, there you go. That's my opinions on it. Considering it has progressed faster than any other technology, it's probably worth noting that your kids will use AR regularly in their life. I don't doubt that. Instead of going right to the doctors, they'll be able to get information as accurate as a doctor, as well as faster and cheaper. They will be, as non-doctors. They'll be able to get information. And then how are they supposed to process it as non-doctors? Getting legal help will be cheaper as well. Oh, and what else is there going to be? The paperless office? Every technology that comes out is supposed to make your life fucking easier, simpler, and you're supposed to work less hours, and it's just never happening. Someone victimized by this system will be able to research what laws they have to protect them. They're doing away with all laws to protect any individuals. The fact that fucking shit that they put on organic fruit now, that wax, they don't even have to say what's in it. They go, it's 30% this, 70% other stuff that we're not telling you. You didn't used to be able to do that. You used to have to at least lie, come up with some ingredients. They're like, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Anyways, the big battle is who will control the information put into the AI systems. Rubbing chin. I wonder who that will be. Joe's six-pack? I don't think so. What do you mean the big battle? It's going to be the same fucking cunts that have always been sending the information into your head. The people that are fucking running shit in positions of power. They're going to be the ones that decide what information you get, and they're going to decide how you're supposed to process the information. If you decide to process it in a different way, you'll be labeled a communist or an enemy of the state, at least in this country. I imagine in Russia, you're labeled a capitalist. Or woke, whatever the fucking word is now. Or you'll be called a Trumper. Yeah, just so it doesn't seem like only people on the right are labeling people. The left probably does more labels than the right. All right, the big battle is who's going to control blah, blah. Is there anything you'd like to have AI assist you with in your day-to-day life? Yes. Dismantling the corporate structure and racist hate groups. I would start there. Everything else with them, I'm pretty cool with. I feel like that was really sent by some AI corporation. Man, look at all the great things it's going to do. Hey, Bill, in your life, is there anything you would like to have it assist you with? This is going to be a great technology for everybody. It all depends, though. The fly in the ointment is how it's applied and who has control of it. How many fucking times you heard that? All right, weight loss medications for kids. Bill was just reading through the news to find an article for my current events class and found out that childhood obesity is so bad that they're considering early intensive treatment like weight loss medication. What? Childhood obesity is not the fucking problem. It's our food supply and lack of information to the average person. So what you have is somebody who's probably already obese, has a kid, and then they just eat the way their parents do. So instead of treating the cause, they're going to treat the symptom, which is obesity. Oh my God, that's devastating. I feel so bad for those kids. My assignment is to respond to this article with editorial questions. The first one comes to mind is, why are they so fat, and why aren't people asking why they're so fat? Exactly. If you want to get to the root of the problem, my only firsthand experience with kids is my little cousin, and he and all his friends are kind of fat. I'm only 24. Even for me, when I was a kid, we had to get on a bike or walk to see our friends. And from what my mom tells me, he's just playing games with them online all day. Yeah, he already has a fucking desk job. All right, let me click on this. Click on this link here. Open link. Childhood obesity rates continue to rise in the U.S., affecting nearly 1 in 5 kids and adolescents. Oh, I'm on Twitter. Hey, is the Twitter guy going to fight the Facebook guy? Is that actually going to happen? And then does the winner fight that other guy who's fighting the retired fighters? I think that's what should happen. Like they have to battle each other to be ranked number 2 to get a title shot at Jake Paul. That would be fucking fantastic. First of all, I'm rooting for the Facebook guy. You know what I mean? Because the Facebook guy, he's a fucking nerd, and he's still is acting like a nerd. Where I feel like the Twitter guy thinks he's cool now. You know what I mean? He's got the hair plugs, he got the laminated face, He's walking around. His fucking lion's mane of jet black dyed hair. He needs to be taken. I feel like he's the guy at the weigh-in that would do some douchey shit, Anyway, childhood obesity rates continue to rise in the U.S., affecting nearly 1 in 5 kids and adolescents. To combat it, experts are calling for an early and intensive treatment. For some kids, that may include weight loss medications. Oh, my God. What to know about weight loss drugs for teens. Jesus fucking Christ, their metabolism is never going to be higher. Just start feeding them healthy food and tell them to go for a fucking walk. All right. Taxidermy and girlfriend's dad. Bill, my new girlfriend's dad is a taxidermist. How the fuck does he make a living? Don't those people that throw paint on you, they don't come by and throw like fucking, right as he's finishing putting some eyeballs in a yak, they don't come by and throw a bucket of paint on it? Murder is murder, man, and then run away, whatever the fuck they say. Bill, my new girlfriend's dad is a taxidermist. Was your old girlfriend's dad a fucking blacksmith? Like, what? Do you live in a commune? My mom doesn't like my girlfriend. She said her forearms are too small and can't churn butter. What do I do? All right, this would be fine, but he's also a bit weird. Yeah, I think they're all weird. Guys who run funeral parlors, taxidermists, they're all weird. But I think they scratched that serial killer itch. They're around it enough. The strange part is that she thinks he's normal, even though she seems normal, and she should think he's strange. Example, he only eats canned fruit and never washes his hair. Oh, dude, get the fuck out. That is coming over your house every Thanksgiving. Fuck you. I don't give a shit what you think about this girl. Get that whole family tree. That can take a fucking walk right there. On top of that, he won't eat in a restaurant. He thinks people that do are the ones who are weirdos. I asked her why, hoping there was some ridiculous reason that I could use as a placeholder for why someone would think like that. It's sanitary concerns would be a good reason for me. But nope, he doesn't have one. It has me questioning how serious this relationship could ever get if I have to have this guy in my life the whole time. Am I nuts for thinking this? Not only are you not nuts, you're seeing the future. All right? Part of marrying somebody is you marry into their family, and those are the fucking people that are going to be coming over. All right? So a fucking weirdo taxidermist with his smelly-ass fucking hair eating goddamn prunes out of a can. I mean, how soon before he stops cutting his hair and lets his nails grow like Howard Hughes? I don't know, dude. I just feel like if you married his daughter, one day, you'd wake up early in the morning and you'd walk, pour yourself a little glass of orange juice. And as you're drinking it, scratching your lower back, listening to Travis Tritt, right? You're going to look out your fucking window and just see him standing out there. And it's going to send a jolt of electricity through your fucking heart, and then he's going to look at you and then turn and slowly walk away. And then you're going to go upstairs and be like, honey, your dad was outside standing in the yard. And she'll just be like, oh, yeah, that's just Dad. He does that sometimes. And then you're going to be like, that doesn't weird you out? And she's like, oh, you're being silly. You're being silly. And then later on that night, you're brushing teeth and you'll see, like, I don't know. Next to all the beauty shit they have, you see like a knife in there. Be like, is that a knife? Oh, yeah, it is. Well, why is that there? I've never seen that knife before. Oh, I just found it. I used it. I bought a new blouse and I was cutting a tag off of it. It's just why? Why? What's wrong with you? What do you think, I'm going to kill you? You're doing the right thing. You just got to fucking You got to walk away from this. Because you know something? At no point did you say, like, this girl really has something. You can't put your finger on it. I'm not feeling love here. I just feel like this is somebody that you can get along with that will fuck you. All right? That's not love. Okay? And if you don't have love, what, like, even if you just have a fucking, spend a summer knowing that any second some guy, a taxidermist with unwashed hair, with a can of fucking peaches and a little fork is going to come walking in. Oh, my God. Get the fuck out of that. All right. Anyways, congratulations to Max Verstappen. I got to watch that race. I was psyched when Lewis Hamilton got the pole. Max got the last 5 in a row, and I was thinking, all right, the second half of the season's here. Mercedes is going to come on. Maybe that'll still happen. I haven't looked at the standings in forever. Speaking of which, how about those fucking Baltimore Orioles in first fucking place? The wheels falling off down in Tampa. They're slumping. Did they peak too early? Which makes no sense. Like, were they supposed to try and lose games? That's another one that makes no sense. Did they peak too early? No, you try to win every fucking night. I'm sorry we were winning. We're not trying any less. It's a stupid question asked by fat sports writers that were not picked in gym class. The same thing with if 4 games are in your building and 3 games are in their building. If they win game 1, they didn't just take away home court advantage. You're still going to have more home games in your even at that point, you still got fucking 3 in your building, 3 in theirs. Like, the math just doesn't work. It's some dumb shit made up by people at ESPN. I'm blaming them. Anyway, the Baltimore Orioles. The last time I can remember them being in first fucking place this late in the season was 1983. And they won it all. With Rick Dempsey, Eddie Murray, and Doug DeCense. I think Earl Weaver was gone by then. Anyway, I think it's fucking great. Are the Braves still killing it? I love baseball. I really do. And I don't mind that it's a slow game. Like, they got the pitch count now. The game flies by. It's fantastic. Football fans, quit your fucking whining. When can I start my fantasy football league? I mean, people in fantasy football, they're right up there. They're right up there with those people that go to Comic-Con. No, I mean, it's the same oh my God, wait, there was a comedian did a fucking bit about that. That was fantastic. Let me get back in my lane here. But there's something just fucking pathetic and sad. No. Fantasy football league. I don't understand. I mean, just like, get out of the loveless marriage. You know? The only thing I do like about it is it's a way to know, like, almost everybody in the league. Because they just don't make football cards the way they used to. They won't give you all of them. Bill, are you going to bitch about the same stuff? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. All right. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like so blessed that I had such a wonderful day today with my daughter. And I spent like the last couple days with my son. And, so all you parents out there, I don't need you to tell me how special these days are. I don't need you to tell me that they're going to go by quick. I don't need you to tell me someday you're going to wish that I realize that. I realize that, okay? Just let me enjoy this fucking time and stop being some fucking, parental ghoul over in the corner going, someday. I'm not going to miss it, all right? I'm fucking here and I'm enjoying it, but I'm not going to be literally sitting there staring at them. They got to fucking, have some time to themselves. All right? Jesus fucking Christ. All right. See, it started off nice. I am. I have a great fucking life. Thanks to you guys coming out to my shows. I really appreciate everybody, every single person that bought a ticket this year that gives me, the life that I have, that I actually can go out and hang out with my kids. Now, granted, I didn't go out and buy a Ferrari and be a fucking idiot either, so there's that, Thank God my dream car was an F-250. All right, that's it. Dude, the fucking Red Sox are like 4 or 5 games above 500, and we're still in last place. I mean, the AL East is no fucking joke. We'll see. I'm excited. I am excited about baseball. I like football too, but I am excited. All right, that's it. Go fuck yourselves, and I'll check in on you on Thursday.